The rain had started early that Thursday morning and hadn't stopped since. It poured in steady streams, tapping on the windows of Emily Hart's small repair shop on the corner of Rosewood and 8th. A faded sign above the door read, "Hart Repairs. If it's broken, we'll bring it back to life." Asterisk inside, the shop smelled faintly of machine oil and coffee. A warm yellow light glowed from an old desk lamp as Emily tightened the last bolt on a rusty bicycle. She wiped her hands on a cloth and glanced at the clock. It was nearly 6 p.m. time. To close up for the day. Asterisk as she reached for the closed sign. Something caught her eye through the rain-smeared window. Asterisk A boy, no older than 10, was pushing a broken wheelchair down the sidewalk. One of the front wheels was badly bent, and every few steps, it jerked hard to the left, nearly toppling him over. The boy leaned forward, gripping the rims with small, determined hands. His face was pinched from the cold and frustration. Asterisk without. Thinking twice, Emily flung the door open. Rain rushed in, chilling her arms. Asterisk. "Hey," she called. "Need a hand?" Asterisk. The boy stopped, blinking up at her. His hair was plastered to his forehead, and his hoodie was soaked through. He didn't speak right away, as if unsure whether to trust the stranger waving from a dimly lit shop. Asterisk Emily smiled gently. "Looks like that chair's giving you a hard time." Asterisk he nodded slowly. "It broke this morning at school. I hit a crack on the sidewalk, and the wheel twisted. My mom said we'd fix it when she gets paid, but it's really hard to move. Like this." Asterisk, "Bring it in," she said, stepping back. "Let's take a look. No charge." Asterisk the boy blinked again. "Seriously?" Asterisk seriously, she said. "Come on." Asterisk inside, the warmth hit him like a blanket. He wheeled the chair in, wincing with each bump. Emily guided him toward a workbench and helped him transfer to a stool nearby. Asterisk, "What's your name?" She asked, already crouching next to the damaged wheel. Asterisk Liam, he replied softly. Asterisk, "Well, Liam," she said, examining the bent frame. "You've definitely given this chair a run for its money. But I've seen worse. We'll have it fixed. Up in no time." Asterisk Liam watched silently as she worked, fascinated by her hands, swift, confident, careful. She had calluses from years of labor, but there was something gentle in the way she handled the tools, like she respected the machine and the person who relied on it. Asterisk, "You fix a lot of wheelchairs?" he asked after a few minutes. Asterisk Emily shrugged. "A few here and there. Most people bring me bikes, radios, tools, but I'll work on anything that needs a little love." "You're really good at it," Liam said, watching her unfasten the broken wheel with ease. She smiled. "Thanks, my dad taught me. He used to say, things break. Doesn't mean they're useless. Just means they need someone to care enough to fix them." Asterisk Liam nodded, as if filing those words away. Asterisk an hour later, the wheelchair was good as new. Emily spun it around the shop, testing the wheels, then wheeled it back over to Liam. Asterisk, "Give it a go," she said. Asterisk Liam eased himself back into the chair and pushed forward. Smooth. No jerking. No leaning. He grinned, spinning in a slow circle, then burst into laughter. Asterisk, "This is amazing," he said. "It's like brand new." Asterisk Emily laughed too. "Glad it works for you." Asterisk, he stopped and looked up at her. "Thank you, really. No one else would have helped for free." Asterisk Emily crouched beside him, meeting his eyes. Sometimes helping is more important than charging. Asterisk, he looked at her, like he wanted to say something more, but just nodded. "I should get home. My mom's probably worried." Asterisk Emily walked him to the door. "Tell her the repair's on the house. And if anything else goes wrong with it, you know where to find me." Asterisk, the rain had slowed to a drizzle now. Liam gave her a small wave and wheeled himself off into the evening. Asterisk, the shop was quiet again. Emily stood by the window for a few moments, watching the boy disappear down the street. She didn't know why, but something about him stuck with her. Not just the way he struggled with the chair, but the quiet strength in his eyes. Asterisk, the next morning started like any other. Emily arrived early, unlocked the shop, turned the sign to open, and brewed a cup of strong black coffee. She was reviewing a work order when she heard the sound of a car door closing. Asterisk, looking up, she saw a sleek black SUV parked outside, the kind that looked wildly out of place in her worn-down part of town. A man stepped out in a tailored charcoal suit, shoes that practically shone, and an umbrella that probably cost more than her month's rent. He carried a small envelope in his hand. He walked into the shop like he owned the room. "Are you Emily Harp?" he asked, his voice calm but authoritative. Asterisk, "I am," she replied, standing slowly. "Can I help you?" Asterisk, he handed her the envelope. "My name is Daniel Reeves. I believe you met my son yesterday, Liam." Asterisk, Emily blinked in surprise. "Liam's your son? He didn't mention." Asterisk, Reeves nodded. "He wouldn't. He's not one to lead with names." Asterisk, she opened the envelope. Inside was a short handwritten note from Liam. "Thank you for fixing my chair. I've never rolled so smooth. You're the nicest person I've met in a long time." Emily smiled. Then Reeves continued, "I'm also the CEO of Hartwell Technologies. We've recently been expanding into mobility solutions, advanced wheelchairs, assistive tech, custom hardware. But what we've been missing is soul. People who care about the human side of these machines. Liam told me what you did, not just the fix, but how you treated him, like he mattered. That stuck with me." Asterisk, Emily felt something stir in her chest, but she said nothing. Asterisk, he continued, "We're launching a new division focused entirely on grassroots innovation and repair for underserved communities. We need someone like you to lead it, someone hands-on, someone who doesn't just understand machines, but people." Asterisk, Emily stared at him. "I'm sorry, what?" Asterisk, "I'm offering you a position at Hartwell," he said. "Lead technician and community outreach director. You'll have a team, a budget, and full freedom to build this from the ground up." Asterisk, she opened her mouth, closed it again, then finally said, "I'm just a small repair shop owner." Asterisk, "You're exactly what we need," Reeves replied. "Come in on Monday. No pressure. Just see what we're building, and meet the people who could be your team." Asterisk, with that, he handed her a business card, smiled, and stepped back into the rain. Asterisk, Emily stood there for a long moment, card in hand, brain spinning. All she'd done was fix a broken wheel, but somewhere, in that quiet act of kindness, something greater had shifted, for Liam, for her, and maybe for many more people she hadn't even met yet. Asterisk, and for the first time in a long while, Emily wondered what else in the world she might be able to fix.